her. Oh, just getting off work, you guys. My Lord, it's been a long, long day. My God. A day of meetings, a day of work, a day of shenanigans, and oh, child. It's been a lot. A lot. My husband texted me. Oh my God. Okay. So for those of you that already got my notification earlier, well, I told you guys I was going to do a pop-in. I'm trying not to be on too long. I want to hit all the points that I want to talk about. Something that was brought to my attention. You guys know all week long we've been talking about this situation with Stormi and with Black Titanic, blogger Black Titanic, going over to her warehouse. A lot of people have been having mixed emotions related to this issue. Some people are saying that Black Titanic never should have gone over there. Some people were saying that there was nothing wrong with her going over there because it was public property. I mean, it kind of is what it is at this point. It's looking like Stormi's mom, Betty Woodentooth Steel, honey, she's speaking out, being super disrespectful. Y'all forgive me, I ate some popcorn before I left work. Got popcorn in my teeth. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Anywho, she's speaking out, being super disrespectful, and she even found the time to throw Melody's name in the mix. Melody was not there, and I already said the other day, watch Melody's name come up in this bullshit. Melody wasn't there. It was not her warehouse. She had nothing to do with this situation, but somehow Betty is going to always flip the narrative to make it seem like Melody has something to do with this situation where her daughter, her ratchet ass daughter, out here hollering and acting crazy and crying and acting ghetto as hell. So now she wants everybody to feel like it is Melody's fault and everybody else's fault except for Stormi's. Okay? Oh yeah. I said, child, she is so obsessed with Melody. She keeps Melody's name in her mouth, honey, more than she keep a toothbrush in her mouth. Or maybe she, no, let's rephrase that, because that's not a good read. She keeps Melody's name in her mouth more than she keeps something else in her mouth, okay? Because that's what it's looking like. That's why your damn teeth's so rotten now, Betty. All right, so there was a Facebook group that somebody in the Facebook group that Betty was in decided to be messy and say, all of us gave Stormi an opportunity. This person was actually talking about Stormi. This person, all of us gave Stormi an opportunity to be someone other than who we saw in, of course, Black Titanic's video, but she turned out to be who she showed us she really is, okay? That's what this person is saying from the Facebook group. Y'all know Betty stays hanging out in the Facebook groups, talking junk, responding to everybody, and finding a way to talk junk about Melody in these damn Facebook groups. Peggy Hager, who is also over Destiny's fan page, she be in there too talking junk. I be seeing it, but it mostly be Betty. She ain't got shit else to do. She's supposed to be helping Stormi with their son. Tired from school. I know she said she was a school teacher. She needs to find something else to do because you too old trolling the internets and acting the way that you do and bully on the internet, Betty. Let's continue. Also in this Facebook group, a pick me decided to say something. They're saying exactly right. Says that she kisses no one's ass. The truth is, I've watched the season from day one, and I was on Mel's side and rooted for her up until last season and this one. It says that the real tea is that Melody is showing who she really is. So how she get in this? See what I'm talking about? Oh my God. So I feel like they're showing who they really are. Okay? A bunch of keyboard bandits with nothing else to do than to hop their ass on social media, all right? And talk shit and defending people that they don't even know. It's so weird. In Stormi's words, it's weird. It's so weird. It's super weird. It's super weird. All right, so Betty Woodentooth Steel, honey, she decides to respond after the other pick-me's and everybody else had something to say. Betty says, exactly. Just taking remnants of the truth and manufacturing lies to support her twisted views. It said that Stormi did own a salon on Trina Street, not a warehouse. She goes on to say that I posted a picture of it myself last week to prove that she had been in Huntsville for over 7 years, because y'all know everybody's been saying that Stormi moved to Huntsville to be on the show. All right. It says that the second location is the warehouse that she just moved from. Okay. It says the one that she's in now is the one that she is operating out of now. It says that she never proclaimed to own these warehouses. She rents them, and the rent is not cheap. It says that we can't help that her hero, meaning Melody Shari, is operating out of her house. Okay. See the shade I'm talking about? Betty, you don't even have a home. You were living in a double wide trailer, and nothing against nobody in a double wide trailer. Your daughter is a proclaimed, as she call it, millionaire, but she's letting you live in a double wide trailer. Again, there's nothing wrong with living in a double wide trailer, but your daughter got all this land out there and living in a whole plantation, 2-story home, but she letting you sit out there living in a whole double wide, got you running around here looking a hot damn mess, with your hair looking a mess, your teeth look like they rotten, but you sitting here defending this same person who don't look like she doing shit for you. It's your daughter now. Yeah. Living in a whole double wide trailer. Now you living in the guest house at the plantation because her broke ass can't afford to buy you no house. You got to live in the guest house versus getting your own house. You ain't got shit of your own, but you sit back and you talk about other people who work hard and have their own. What do you have to show for? Because you stay talking about Melody Shari, who is out here busting her ass, whether she's sending out orders from her house or not. At least the bitches is getting sent out. We can't say the same about Stormi, who is $4,000 orders behind and owe all these people money that she's refusing to pay back because her ass ain't got it because she done spent it. And the warehouse that you were talking about, ma'am, she owes back rent to the people at that warehouse. That's why her ass moved. All Stormi does is create bills and move. But you're a whole millionaire. You're a whole millionaire. She's doing nothing but creating bills. And then you sit back and watch Melody and watching her level up, and you jealous. You jealous at the fact that her company made a whole $1 million in a year. We keep talking about it. So y'all sitting back and watching and throwing shade because y'all ain't doing shit. Every time you turn around, you getting sued. I don't hear anything about Melody being sued. But you will throw a jab in and say, oh, Stormi's in a warehouse and the rent is high. We know it's high because she ain't paying the shit. Ask the previous landlord at the warehouse that her ass moved from. Boom. Yeah, I said it. Y'all know we don't take shit back over here. So Betty Acid 2 Steel continues, says that Black Titanic did a video a week ago visiting where Stormi had her salon, and she also visited her old warehouse, okay? She says the people who she questioned about Stormi made her aware of it, okay? The people went back and told Stormi that Black Titanic was there asking questions, all right? It says that she was distorting the truth about everything that she posted in that first video. This is what Betty is saying. She says, so why would Stormi think anything differently than this woman? Why would Stormi think anything different than this woman coming to her warehouse other than to attack her? Why would Black Titanic be coming to her warehouse to attack her? She wasn't even showing any type of aggression. If anybody was aggressive, and everybody has seen the video, Courtney was the first aggressor in the video. And after his aggression, then came Stormi, screaming and hollering and cursing and calling people hoes and bitches and everything else. Black Titanic did not once raise her voice. Black Titanic not once touched the door. She didn't try to open the door. She didn't try to go in the warehouse. But then you put this narrative out there to make Stormi seem like she's such a victim, and then everybody's doing all this stuff to her when it's all lies. Did you forget, Betty, that your daughter was live the entire time that this situation occurred at this so-called warehouse, if that's what we could call it? Your son-in-law, a.k.a. El Chapo, brought his ass out of there and ran up in 2 females' faces. Because he don't have no respect, just like your ass don't have no respect, okay? But you sit your ass on a Facebook group because you ain't got nothing else to do when your ass need to be at the dentist getting them teeth plucked the fuck out. Sir. Why is you flying up on me? Oh my God. You need to be getting them teeth plucked out instead of worrying about where somebody's working and what they're doing. It's crazy. She got too much time on her hands. Stormi, you got too much time on your hands. The time that you're wasting to be on social media, Stormi, talking about you going live to talk about this, you need to be getting your orders out. You need to be getting your orders out. I have not heard anybody that ordered from Melody Shari talking about they have not received their orders. I have not heard that. Melody don't need to spend money on a warehouse and go further in debt if she's got space in her home. She prints her own labels. Stormi was talking about the other day she ran out of labels, which is why she ain't got her orders out. See what I'm talking about? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. How you running out of labels and you running a warehouse? Seriously. You know it takes labels to send your orders out. So what are y'all doing in there exactly to where you cannot have the supplies that you need to get the people their stuff? You steady making excuses and blaming everybody else for your inconsistencies in business versus handling what you need to handle and shut your damn mouth and stop blaming everyone else for your bullshit. Now your mama jumping in it and her crusty ass wasn't even there. She wasn't even there. She was not even there. So Betty's saying, so why would Stormi think anything different than this woman is coming to attack her? Nobody attacked her. Stormi made this situation bigger than what it was. She stood there and started all that damn crying that she always does. Betty, you know your daughter. You know your daughter. A mother knows their daughter. A mother knows when their child is on some bullshit and playing and trying to get sympathy. Because I'm sure she's done it with you many times. And this situation is no different. Just because she cries does not mean that she's right. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Black Titanic never came to attack her. Never went to the door. Do a swab on the door. You'll never see her fingerprints on there because she never got to the door. There was 2 videos going that day. Stormi, you were live. Black Titanic had her own person videoing for her own safety, which I'm glad she did. But what Stormi don't realize is you filmed your own demise. Now you getting tore up online left and right, and you mad because people are not taking your side, and people are saying they don't want to support Canvas Beauty anymore, and people are calling you ratchet, and people are saying that they're going to write to have you taken off the show and everything else since you're saying fuck that show. Now you mad and you backpedaling and coochie popping because you want people to feel sorry for your broke ass. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Y'all were the aggressors. If anybody know what aggressive is, Stormi, it's you. Your first go-to is to be aggressive. Then when you see that aggressive mess don't work and ain't nobody scared, you didn't scare Black Titanic. She didn't go run into her car. She was still in the parking lot. Okay? She was still in the parking lot. And so was Shay. So what is your point, Miss Aggressive? Yuck mouth Betty was not there. You're going by what your daughter and your son-in-law told you. Betty was not there. So for you to hop your ass online and talk about hearsay, because that's what it is. Unless you were there, unless you filmed it, you cannot speak on it because then it becomes hearsay. Of course, Stormi is going to tell you her version. Yes, Miss Yuck Mouth Betty. Did your daughter come to you and lie to you and your slow ass sitting there and believe it? Stormi tried to get everybody with them tears. That don't work with me. I keep saying I see through the bullshit. I always see through it. Just because a person asks a question about something else or someone else, it does not mean that they are attacking them. You feel attacked because you have something to hide. Period. You lied and you keep getting caught in lies. That's the problem with Stormi. When Stormi get caught in lies, she start crying because then she wants sympathy. Stormi done did this whole press thing. She went online bragging. Several social media posts she done put up there. We talked about it yesterday, how she was talking junk about Melody. Melody rushed her products. Melody didn't take the time. It takes over a year to put out a product for your chemist to do this and test it. Now you don't put out there that you done had this chemist that you were working with, and now somebody come to your warehouse and find out that y'all mixing y'all own shit back there. Because what was on El Chapo's hands when he came out? There were several violations that were seen on video. Several. You have dogs in there. I already posted the picture today. Their dog that got bit by a snake was dripping blood. Was injured. You have a injured dog who should have been home. Betty should have been watching the dog at home. What was she doing? She ain't doing shit else but on social media. Betty should have been watching the wounded dog that got bit by the snake versus having that dog walking through the warehouse dripping blood everywhere with that lampshade on his head around product in a contaminated environment while you're running through there crying and playing victim, Stormi. And Betty, you should know what an attack is and what it means because you stay on the attack. Like a deranged gator mouth pit bull that you are with your acid teeth. Your dry, dreaded, evil, demonic, cobweb wop having ass. With your emaciated dreadlocks. Yeah. You and your emaciated dreadlocks, Betty. Scrape the cobwebs off your wop and go sit your ass down somewhere. You deranged, gator mouth, acid tooth, evil, demonic, emaciated heifer. I have to call her ass a heifer today. Emaciated heifer. With your big on the top and little on the bottom ass. Your out of shape ass. I ain't never seen nobody built like that to talk so much shit. Big on the top and little on the bottom. With rotten teeth. Sit your ass down somewhere, Betty. Betty then posted a link, you guys, for a receipt for the video that everybody's already seen. We don't need to see it again. It's already been circulating throughout social media. We've seen how ratchet your daughter is. We don't care to see her again. I don't care to see it again. I've seen it twice. That's good enough for me. All right? Betty's delusion is as plain as that pit bull nose on her face. On her decrepit face, too. Oh, social media keyboard bandit. All this time, all this junk you be talking your ass, like I said, you should have been at the dentist's office, Betty. I'm sure they have a chair that they could have had your ass in, skip somebody that's there. Don't look like you had a cleaning on them teeth for a few decades. You should have had your ass at the dentist having them teeth plucked out, miss, and start over. Find out where Wanda got her dentures from since y'all friends. And baby, go on and stop through there and get you some good poly grip and go on and put them bitches in and go somewhere and sit your ass down. Because you seem to be having so much to do, ma'am. And after your ass leave the dentist, take your ass to somebody's hair salon, baby, and let them cut them dry ass tree stump out of your scalp. Running around here looking like Medusa. I didn't call them dreadlocks. I said tree stumps because that's how they look. Yes, I said it. Betty continues to say, she says, here's your receipt, ma'am. She says, and I didn't tell 5 different lies. I gave additional reasons. See the difference. You should know what a lie is because you continue to tell it. And we've seen it on several interviews. You still don't know why you don't like Melody Shari. Because every time somebody asks you, you add something else onto it. First, it was because you didn't like her when you first saw her grandson. So which one is it? Maybe you start writing your lies down so that you can keep up with what you say. Because you're not a very good liar. You're not a very good liar with your phony ass. She's so phony. She's so phony and attention seeking. You're supposed to have a husband. Where is he at? You probably ran him off. You probably ran him off with them rotten ass teeth all up in his face talking shit. Literally. Literally. I ain't got no chill for her. I don't. And I hope Wanda say something. And I'm going to hop right back on here and shred your ass like a shredder too. It's not right for y'all to be on social media calling her Betty Kruger. That's somebody's mama. And so are you. And I got some for your ass as well if you get to talking the shit. I'm shutting all y'all hoes down. And I called you hoes. Because that's how you act. Like a drunk ass hoe running your mouth. When ain't nobody saying nothing to you. I'm dragging Betty's ass. But if you would like to split this drag, we can do that. Because I got all the time today. I'm off work. We can split this drag. We can split it. You want to go half on this drag with Betty? Wanda? You want to go half on this drag? Ooh, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Because I do too much homework over here. And whatever I say, it's going to sting. Call it whatever y'all want to call it. Whatever I say, it's going to sting. Okay? Yeah. You ain't got no dog in this fight. Now, Betty, she do have a pit bull nose. But you ain't got no dog in this fight, Wanda. So stand down. I'm sending out a PSA for your ass. Okay? I'm sending out a PSA for you, Wanda. Because I know you watch my channel. And every time somebody get to saying something about Betty Kruger, you get in your feelings like she's supposed to be your woman or something. If you want to split this read, let me know. CaramelRell75@gmail.com. Send that shit to me. And as soon as I get the alert, we can hop on back on here and do what we got to do. Okay? Yeah. Moving on. We ain't done. Miss know the difference. Let's get back on you, Betty. Because I ain't done with your pit bull nose. I'm not done with your pit bull nose. Miss see the difference. Who you think you reading, first of all? Who you think you reading, first of all, Betty? Do you see the difference in a bitch who stays pressed and one who stays booked and busy? Ha! Say, tell it, Caramel, you know I am. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to ask that question again. Do you see the difference between a bitch who stays pressed and one who stays booked and busy? Let me break it down for you, shall we? Because again, I ain't got nothing but time today. A bitch don't work her hours. And my corporate voice is back at the job. We back to being on this. I said, I know damn well she is not trying to be up and dragging nobody. With your funky ass out here. Let me break it down to you, the difference between a bitch who stays pressed and one who is booked and busy. Because obviously you or your daughter don't know the difference. Okay? Let me give you a teaching moment. Betty, your daughter, as well as yourself, stay pressed and watching other people who are so busy and booked. Hence the reason that you stay mad. Okay, because you're so concerned about all them damn bills that y'all asses is sitting on over there. And you watching Melody Shari, who chooses not to spend up all her money flexing to look rich when she really got it. Okay, she really got it. If she wanted a warehouse, she can afford it. Go pay that $1.7 million to Apex that you owe. Stormi. And Betty, since you're so pressed about it, go half on it. Go half on it. For where your irresponsible daughter keep going and taking out multiple loans and refusing to pay it, just like she's refusing to pay her customers. She don't pay nobody. Hence the reason her ass be hanging around the Scotts and everybody else. I see why you were friends with Destiny, because she don't pay nobody and neither do you. Then after you get done doing that, go pay that back rent that you own to the warehouse that your ass just went up and moved out of and didn't pay it. That's why you moved. That's why you moved. Leaving a trail of bills everywhere you go. Miss $1 Million Brokey. That's what I'm going to have to call you, Stormi. Miss $1 Million Brokey. Melody works out of her home, and her clients get her orders. Every order that they put in, they get it in the same week. Okay? She ship it from her house, and they get it. And they are satisfied customers, unlike your customers, Stormi. Unlike you, who have an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. They on your ass. Worry about that. Worry about you out here stealing other people's business ideas and trying to make them your own. Worry about why you are shopping from AliExpress and putting your name on shit and telling everybody that it's authentic and you came up with the idea yourself. Worry about that. Worry about your molded product that you keep sending out to people. After you done held their shit in a warehouse where you ain't paid no rent. These people waiting for their shit for over a year now. And you got time to be acting ratchet and telling somebody they hoes and hollering at somebody? You need to be hollering at them boxes back there that you ain't putting shit in and shipping it out. You need to be calling Amazon and telling them to send your ass some labels so you can print them bitches out and send your 4,000 orders out. Stormi. With your inflated beak. 4,000 orders for your whining daughter. Acid tooth steal. Get back there and help her pack some of them damn orders. That's where your ass need to be. Instead of on Facebook. Hiding behind a screen talking shit to people that you would never say the shit to them in their face if you ever saw them in life. All the shit that you saying to Melody, you won't say it to her in her face. You'll get on camera because you want people to think you popping like that. Because Carlos King give you a platform to further bully people. But you really ain't got it like that. Just like Stormi ain't hood like that. She wanna be. She's dying to be hood. She's dying to be hood. But we see how much hood she got in her. Usually people who so hot like that, so hot-headed and be quick to be talking shit like that, be the first ones to break down and cry. And I bet you Stormi and her mama is the same way. We already saw Stormi is, but I bet you Betty's the same way. She try to have that hard persona. I'll break your ass down like a 57 Chevy. And I ain't got to do no more words. I ain't got to touch you. I'll break that ass down. You ain't bullying, you're not bullying the right one. That's the problem. Melody ain't going to respond because she got too much shit to lose and it's petty to her. She's about her coin. I got shit to lose, but I also got time today. That's the difference. I got shit to lose, but I have time today. You ain't going to see one tear over here. You can't hurt my feelings. You can't hurt a person who don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You cannot hurt a person when they don't care. I have a very hard exterior. You can say all kind of shit to me and I'm just be sitting there like, you done? And as soon as you get done, I'm going to unleash on your ass. I'm going to release the beast on that ass. And that's what you're getting today. Because your ass deserve it. You deserve it. Your daughter was disrespectful as hell. Calling an old woman who could have been her damn grandmother or her mother a hoe. And a bitch. Like, really? I see where she get it from. I see where she get it from. Stormi has no respect for her mother for the way that she talks in front of her mother. So what else can we expect from you, Stormi? You want to be famous so bad, but you can't handle what it takes to be famous. You don't have it in you, but you envy the person that you see that does have it. You mad because Melody is the producer of the show. You mad because her fragrances and everything is blowing up. You mad because your shit ain't doing nothing and you done did all this bragging and people keep finding out stuff about you and uncovering your lies. There was a lot of lies that were uncovered when Black Titanic popped up on your ass. A bunch of lies. A bunch of lies. If you so happy and you so proud of your business, why you don't have a name up there? To let everybody know that this is Canvas Beauty, that you're so proud of it, that you say it's such $1 million company. Why you not repping your company? Because you hiding out in a warehouse because you know you owe so many people damn money and you owe them their product and you don't want them popping up on you and confronting you about their shit. That's all it is. That's why you started crying with Black Titanic. Because you don't like to be confronted. That's all it is. That's all it is. Betty, you need to worry about your daughter running around there thinking her ass is at PetSmart with all them dogs running around her warehouse, okay? I mean, are y'all grooming dogs in that bitch, or are y'all doing product? Y'all pushing product, or are y'all grooming dogs? Like, what are y'all doing? Are y'all grooming dogs for Tisha and Marceau's Doghouse Foundation? Is that what y'all doing over there? Since y'all friends like that. Tisha and Marceau doing a foundation, building houses they need $150,000 they begging for. Y'all over there with the damn pound puppies over there in the warehouse talking about y'all pushing out Canvas Beauty. Like, what's it really giving? What's it really giving? I'm just saying. What's it giving? It was looking like PetSmart up in that bitch. It was giving PetSmart with dogs running around with shit on their head. Dogs leaking. What y'all doing surgery on y'all dogs in there? What's going on? It was giving PetSmart. In your warehouse, Stormi. But you don't want nobody to see you being, you don't want nobody to label you as being ghetto and hood. But you got your ass out here rapping. You got a whole rap song about love and drugs. Now, El Chapo, he did come out the, from my understanding, he did come out the warehouse with some white shit on his hand. And I was trying to give y'all the benefit of the doubt to say that y'all was in there, you know, y'all done linked up with Lil Debbie making some powdered donuts. Maybe it was his turn to be out there, you know, putting the white powder on the donuts. Maybe it's his day to be out there powdering the donuts. I don't know. But I do know you did a song about love and drugs, Stormi. So what do you know about? You damn sure don't know nothing about love because your husband talked to you like a bitch off the street. You don't know nothing about love. I don't see no love there. He don't even want to have another baby with you. What you know about these narcotics though, ma'am? That you pushing in your little video trying to be a thug out here, Stormi. But you don't want nobody to see you as being ratchet or ghetto. You want people to see you as a businesswoman. A businesswoman who don't handle her business. I can't see you as that. I can't see you as that, period. I can't see you as that. I can't see you as that. You robbing Peter to pay Paul. You taking out a loan to pay this person and you still owe this. I don't know where you got your business acumen from, baby, but that's not how you do. That's not how you come up. You going steady. You steady going further and further in debt. Why would you take out a loan when you already owe money on this loan and you ain't paid this loan? So now you got two loans. Then you took out PPP loans. You steady taking out loans, and loans, but you claiming that you $1 million, that you own $1 million in the double digits. Where's all this money coming from? We keep seeing lies. It's giving lies. It's giving lies. You mad because you being uncovered, ma'am. The cover was snatched off your face. That's why your ass was crying. And then you put out this little disclaimer the day after the video, because you don't went back and watched the video and you done saw the content creators tearing your ass up the next day, the very same day, as a matter of fact. Because I know I did a pop-in live. They was tearing your ass up online. So you was like, oh my God, what can I do to help, you know, fix my image? Because everybody see me as this ghetto ratchet person that I keep saying I'm not. When that's all you display. That's all you display. Girl, we're gonna get on up off here. I think I made my point. I don't think I need to say anything else. Everybody that watched the video, I think you guys already know what you saw and what it was. Like I said, it's gonna be people that's gonna say Black Titanic shouldn't have showed up there, that she was trespassing. That's bullshit. I'm gonna say it right here. She's free to go anywhere. She's a blogger. She's free to go anywhere to get the information that she needs, as long as she is not trespassing on anyone's property. That is an open lot, as I said yesterday. Stormi did not have a name on her building. Your building, your company, your warehouse is attached to other businesses in a storefront. She is free to go there as long as she don't come up to your business, bamming on your door, recording in your window, invading your space. She did none of that from what I saw on the video. So if you're so mad because somebody comes to your warehouse to do their job because you're not doing your job, maybe you need to start thinking about doing your damn job. If you was back there packing product, then your ass wouldn't be knowing somebody was in the parking lot. I'm gonna say it again. If you was back there doing what your ass was supposed to be doing, You would not know somebody was outside doing anything. How you know? Y'all be too pressed about stuff that ain't really that serious. If you ask me. If you ask me, I don't give a damn who ride by my house as long as you stay on the street. And it's the same that goes for this situation. As long as she stay in the parking lot, she ain't on the sidewalk in front of your business. She ain't banging on your door, disturbing you. Talking about your employees are scared. Bullshit. Won't no employee scared. You were scared. I love how y'all flip the whole narrative around to try to play victim. It's so funny to me. It's funny to me. And now Betty, you done jumped your ass in it and you don't even know what was going on. Maybe you need to go back and watch the video that your own daughter recorded on her phone. Your daughter went live and made her own evidence against herself. Now she's mad at playing victim and putting out disclaimers to make people think that they didn't see what they really saw. I mean, videos don't lie. I mean, damn. She made her own she made her own video to show how ratchet she was. It don't get no more crazy than that. But I'm going to get up off it. I mean, I gave y'all the information I wanted to give y'all. And I stand on what I said. I don't apologize for anything that I said. Everybody have different opinions. I see this other blogger saying that, it never should have happened. She never should have been there. I stand on what I said. I don't see anything wrong with it. Get your information as long as you ain't invading. As long as you ain't disrespecting nobody. Period. Period. You wouldn't have a problem if the news station popped up there, Channel 5 News. You can't tell them to get off your property. TMZ, they pop up on everybody. I said it the other day. TMZ pop up on everybody without notice. But you want to be famous? I don't think you cut out for it, Stormi. If you're going to break down and start crying every time you see a camera, I would cry too if that damn nose was on my face, but at the end of the day, stop playing victim. Stop playing victim, Stormi. And Betty, you stay out of it because your daughter is a grown-ass woman who talks major shit. So she don't need you speaking for her like Wanda speak for Tisha. She's a grown-ass woman with a child and a ratchet-ass husband who don't know how to put no belt on his ass. Who's walking around advertising ass because his pants is always down. I said it. Go to the prison. We talked about this before. What it means in prison is when your ass is out, you're advertising, come get it. Yeah, Courtney. I'm going to say it because we ain't scared. I got a husband too. I ain't worried about it. You walking around advertising ass as a man. Pull your pants up. Get mad. It's okay to be mad. But you ain't gonna do shit about it. You can do shit about it. But be mad. We gonna get up off it though. Thank you, Black Titanic. I think I saw her in here. Any other content creators that joined us, thank you for being here as well. Thank you, thank you, Caramelians, for being here. And thank you, mods, for doing such a great job of keeping the trolling down. I do appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead and get off this live. This pop in, honey. I told you I had to do a pop in because I could not hold this information till tomorrow. I was like, wow. Wow. And I got some information that I got for Dragiversary tomorrow too. Because I got some receipts to show on that too. Y'all know Dragiversary is where we show our receipts, honey. But thank you guys for joining. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this drag, honey, this tea. Yes, baby. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Y'all know anytime I have the opportunity to be petty, I enjoy it thoroughly. I'm gonna sleep real good tonight too. But yeah, y'all enjoy your day. We're gonna get up off here. All right. Please hit that like button. If you did not subscribe, you see how we get down over here. Go ahead and hit that like button as well. All right. Love you guys all the way that way. And goodbye.